Mom! You have to cancel all my meetings. Arch Linux is broken again. Okay, so welcome to another episode. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to rebuild or update packages in Arch Linux by yourself when something is not working. Because Arch Linux is a rolling release, and this is the meme. There's a meme that Arch Linux always breaks. So if you are an Arch user, you will have to be prepared to spend your weekend troubleshooting your system after a system upgrade. Well, this is usually not the case. Arch Linux is generally a stable operating system, but sometimes, bugs slip through, and some of these bugs might be very annoying or just generally break some of your programs, especially when it comes to the community repository. So things from the community repository might break with a little higher frequency than the most crucial system elements that are in the higher tier repositories there. And usually you can downgrade your package, or you can go back using the archive repository to a previous state. So downgrade things to a last working condition and wait until things get fixed. But sometimes things don't get fixed too fast. So what happened here is kind of old news, and it's just the worst by being old news. If it was new news, then it would be at least less good, less bad, or it would be better than it's being old news. But my favorite Python IDE, Spider, is broken. So if I open up my terminal here, so if I don't open up my terminal, I just click on the icon, then nothing happens. And if I just type in Spider here, at least we get some error messages, and by looking up these error messages, you can generally figure out something. Here, someone reported this error in this bug report, and you can see that in these few months that have passed since this has been reported, there is 0% progress on this, and at least someone figured out what's the issue here, and they proposed that actually the error, the bug is not in the Spider package itself, but in one package it depends on, and that is the Spider kernels, and that it have been fixed upstream. So even though this is like a lucky case when you find the solution in the comment section of this bug report, sometimes you might find a solution on a forum with a different distribution, maybe, like in Ubuntu or Manjaro or wherever. But anyways, if you can find a solution somewhere, you might try to implement it. So here we can see that this 2.05 version that have been referenced here, if you click on this link, it's out. We have the source code out. So next we will have to find this package, the Spider kernels. What is the Spider kernels in Arch Linux? What is it called? Oh well, it seems like this already have been assigned to the Python Spider kernels, not just the Python package. So we can just use this text, copy this text, and go to the packages page and search for it. And if we do that, just paste these keywords here, then we can see this is also community package, and we can see that it already have been flagged out of date, but nothing have happened yet. But what we need is to go to the source files. So in the top right corner here, we can go to the source files, and we can see that there is only this package build. So we don't have the sources here, but if we open this package build, then we can see that it will grab this from here, and this is like the URL. URL is added here. This is the GitHub page, and then it will also contain this package version and the package name, the package version, so things like that. You can check out, I made a video sometime in the past about how to build packages in Arch Linux, and I describe some parts of this package build script. Here what you can do is, because I have no clue if you can download single files from GitHub, I would just copy this file here, and I would create in my file manager this package build file, and and so you can see that here I already modified this file I copied. So you can see I gave it the newer version, 2.0.5. This is the version that have been suggested at this bug report down there. So we are going with that, and I also modified the source. So we can see that this source is coming from this file here. So I want to use this exact file as my source here. And what we also have to modify is the checksum, because for obvious reasons this won't work. So if let me just go back to my terminal window here for somehow, and have to go back to my folder where my Spider kernels are. And so now I can just run the make package-si command to make the package based on this package build file. So you have to be in the same directory where your package build file is located, and then just run the command. And well, after downloading these sources, so I already downloaded it because, I had a cut here, but I downloaded this file again, and the validation does not work because this file does not match this SHA-256 the hash that we given there in the original package build file. So we need to get the checksum for that. So let me just ls-la to list all my files here. So I want SHA, and this is going to be 256 sum, and v2 something something, and then we can get the checksum here. So I will just copy it, Control Alt and V it into my gvim here. Very convenient. Can I just overwrite it? No, nothing in register. Let me try it again. Control Alt C, and then go to gvim and paste. All right, now it worked. So let me save this file, and then let me go back to the terminal, and let's just run the make package command again. And now you can see this package will be built, and we are waiting for all the compilation and things like that to happen. I don't know, maybe it's not even compiled because everything is just Python scripts here. So it will just run to create the package, and it will install the created package. So it will ask me for my sudo password here, and I will proceed to update my Python Spider kernel package here. And now if I start Spider, it actually starts up. So I can turn to my whole monitor recorded here, and you can see that now Spider works. And why does it work? Well, because it uses the newest kernel here. So we solved the problem. This is not easy, not as easy as downgrading your system, because downgrading things is just updating your system using the Arch Linux archive repository, or just downgrading one package using the archives, or rather the cache, the package cache. But here you have to figure out what's wrong actually. So this is something that, this is a solution that usually works only in this very specific case of the solution being known to the bug and just not being implemented by the Arch Linux maintainers. But if this case happens and there is like an exact description of what's going wrong, then this is how you could do it. And sometimes, even there is no bug, you just want to move to a different version of a package, and you might want to try out if you can do this very simply. It seems like it's going to be much more difficult if things are not Python based, but like real binary packages. Like those are much more complicated when it comes to dependency issues. But it seems to me that this kind of simple Python packages or shell script based packages, or rather anything that's not like really compiled, like precompiled binaries, but like more of these kind of scripted things, you might be able to deal with it this way if the official repositories are not being refreshed. And of course, if there is like a big change in between the versions, then it might be a big issue that where is our package build script? So this package build script might need to do something more complicated or something different than what's in the package build. So if you want to do that, you will actually have to be much more knowledgeable about that software. But, if the solution is known but have not been put into the Arch Linux repositories yet, using this method, you can do it by yourself. And I hope you found this video useful. And if you enjoyed it, why don't you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them down below. I have a Mastodon account, so follow me on Mastodon for updates and just thoughts and my communication with other Mastodon users about Linux and open source and free software and stuff like that. And I will see you the next time. Bye bye.